How to get rid of all subconscious beliefs. How to get rid of all subconscious beliefs. Okay? Or how you can keep these all subconscious beliefs at a very, very, very low minimum. Okay? Grand Rising, all kings and queens, all gods and goddesses, all beautiful people. I am Be Floss to God. And how do you get rid of these all subconscious beliefs? Right? Now, as I would have said before in a couple previous videos where we talk about persistence and impressing the subconscious mind and what's not, right? Throughout our whole lives coming up, our subconscious mind have been impressed with a lot of beliefs surrounding fear, and lack, for most of us, okay? And you impress the subconscious mind. The way how the subconscious mind is impressed is through repetition, okay? Repetition through thoughts, repetition through words, and feelings. Okay? Now, since we are spiritual beings having a human experience, there's no limits and there's nothing impossible and there's nothing that can't be changed and there's nothing that can't be healed. We hold that power. There's nothing that have any power over us, right? God gave man dominion over all things. Okay? Now, how do you get rid of these old subconscious beliefs, or at least keep them to a minimum? It's simple. Well, it's simple, but yet still not simple, because you can hear what I'm saying, but that doesn't mean that you're going to apply it. Now, a lot of people, they just hear things and they say, well, yeah, it makes sense, but they don't apply it, right? And for me, I'm still working on it. I'm still working on myself in terms of those old beliefs as well, right? But it's getting better and better over time because I am persisting. Okay? And that is the answer. Persist, persist, persist. Okay? Those old subconscious beliefs that you have, right? You know what they are, whether they are pertaining to money or relationships or whatever. Okay? You know what they are. Tell yourself the opposite story. Okay? And don't just do it once or twice. You do this every single day. Right? Now, the first time you do it, it's gonna feel good, and you're gonna tell yourself, "Oh yeah, it feel good." Then probably couple hours after or couple days after, um, those old subconscious beliefs, they creep back up again, right? So that's why you have to keep persisting, and that's why persistence is very, very important. Okay, so that is the answer right there. Just persist. Continue to tell yourself the new story to reprogram your subconscious mind. Okay. So if you have those insecurities surrounding relationships, right? Then just tell yourself the new story that you will want to see fulfilled and continue to do that every single day, repetitively, right? And then eventually it will block out all those old subconscious beliefs, you know? And I mean, those old subconscious beliefs that we had, they're embedded in our subconscious mind so deep. That's why it takes the effort, and the consistency and the persistence, right? But a lot of people, they tend to, they tend to be lazy. They don't want to put in the work. They rather ask 1,001 questions, and there's nothing wrong with asking questions, but at least put in the work, make the effort. Okay, it's not gonna happen by itself. You are the operant power. Okay, so repetition, persistence. Change the old story. If it's lack surrounding money, create a new story. You always have more than enough money. Things like that. I no longer lack money. I always have more than enough. Even if you don't believe it at first, it may feel a bit strange and a bit awkward, but the more you do it, the more it becomes real. So just persist, persist, persist. That's why I'm always stressing on that persistence, because with persistence, eventually you will get there. But when you give up, you can't get there. Okay? Simple as that. And you can make it even simple too, just by putting in the work, making the effort. And it's not easy. I'm not going to tell you that it's easy. It's not. Because this is something now that you have to retrain yourself to do consistently. But as long as you made the effort, it tip my hat to you. And do this consistently every single day. Even if you want to take a little break, there's nothing wrong with that. But continue to persist and persist and persist. Okay? And you will see that those old subconscious beliefs will start to dissolve. And the more you do it, the more you do it, the more you do it, it will eventually, be cancelled completely out. I'm still working on myself continuously too, and those old subconscious beliefs that I had, they're not as bad as before. They're still there a tiny bit, but every single day I'm persisting and persisting, and my most dominant thoughts now are of that which I want to see in my world, right? And I manifest easily. Okay, and majority of the times I manifest, right? Because I make the time and the effort and I put in the work and I persist. Okay? So those old subconscious beliefs. And another thing, being mindful whenever you feel them creeping back up, because you're going to know you feel it. You continue to tell yourself that story which you want. It's simple as that. Tell yourself daily the story that you want. Persist in it. Whether you prefer to script, whether you prefer to affirm, whether you prefer to use imaginary acts, visualizations, whatever it is, persist, persist, persist. Okay? And that is how you will eliminate those old subconscious beliefs, or keep them at a very, very, very minimum, right? And your most dominant thoughts now will become that of which you want, right? And when your most dominant thoughts become that of which you want, that of which you want will come. Okay? So just make the effort. All right? Simple as that. I am Be Floss to God, and I'm sending you my love, peace, joy, prosperity, and blessings as usual. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification bell for more videos to come. And I'm out.